What's going on, everybody? It's Wade with Swamp Donkey Archery. Got another bow build accessory install for you today. Today, I want to build out a brand new Darton Consequence 2. So, y'all stick around. This is going to be kind of a cool build. All right, how are you fine folks doing today? So, it is just a couple of days before Christmas at the time I'm making this video. And this bow come in, and I was hoping to get it in order to get it done as a Christmas present for the gentleman that ordered it. So this is going to be kind of a not super detailed. If you watch my Elite Omnia build, it's going to kind of be that. Not going into great detail about it. I'm going to show you a little bit about the bow. This is the new Darton Consequence 2. It's an all black. This one is a 60-pound bow, a 50 to 60-pound bow. We're going to take the accessories, we're going to install it, we're going to get it shooting, and that's going to be it. I just want to kind of do a build with it because this is a really cool bow, and I got some pretty cool accessories we're going to put on this one. So as far as the rest that we're going to put on there, it is going to be the Hamsky Everest. We'll be able to utilize the core mounting technology with this one on this Consequence. As far as the Consequence, if you want to see a review on it, I'll post a link to it right here. Y'all can go check out a review on one of these Consequence 2s so you can get a little bit more information on it if you want that. So that was the rest. The sight, we are going to install this B3 Exact Rise. These are some really nice sights. I've got one of these sights on mine. I've installed several on other people's bows. These are really nice sights. For a quiver, we're going to go with the Redline RL3. And the stabilizer, we're going to go with the 6-inch Redline. This is RL1, 6-inch stabilizer. So it's going to be a nice build. It's going to be kind of foolproof. And I think it's going to perform really well. And the arrows that we're going to be using, if you watch my the new Ultra arrow build, if not, put a link to that one right there. This is going to be the arrows that I built in that video. These are the new Ultra arrows. These are the Centrum Limited in the 204 size in a 400 spine. These are 7.7 grains. They're going to have the nice little outsert half out on it. And yeah, we're going to finish building these up. All I got to do is cut them off to appropriate length and get all this stuff installed. And yeah, it's going to be a nice little setup. And then the gentleman will be able to come pick his bow up tomorrow, which will be the day before Christmas Eve. So, yep, let's get into it. All right, let's get this build started. Don't worry, it's just coffee. All right, so I am going to, even though this utilizes the core system on this, I like how it's going to fit on this bracket that we have, right, that comes with it, that mounts to the outside of the riser. I'm just going to go ahead and utilize that bracket because I kind of like how it sits on that bracket a little better. Just me personally, there's nothing wrong with it. This little core mounting bracket has a couple of little like tits on it, and I don't know if you're supposed to grind those off or what, but I don't necessarily like how it fit just right on the back of the riser. There might be something I'm missing there, but I'm going to go ahead and just mount this bad boy on the bracket that it comes with and just mount it through the burger hole. And we're going to go from there. I might tinker with it a little bit later, but it's getting on too much of a time crunch for me to worry about trying to figure something out. So here we go. We are just going to mount this on here like that. That's going to, oh yeah, that fits really nice right there. I like that. So we're going to put this on here. We're mounting the bracket to the bow first. Snug that up, and now has this little clamp right here, and it slides on and clamps on this little core bracket right there. So now we're gonna get that. Wrong one. This one here. Snug that down. Snug that down. I'm gonna set arrow height and all that in a little bit. So that's mounted. We'll tie that on the limb in a minute. So next thing up is the we're gonna put the rise sight on. This come with a dovetail. I like this dovetail bracket. These when you can get one, makes it easier, especially if you have a fairly tight case and kind of crunched for space. Makes it easier to have it where you can remove it. So we're gonna mount this here. I'm gonna put it on. Alright, dovetail bracket is installed, and while we're right here on this bracket, we're gonna go ahead and see how this quiver is gonna sit. That's gonna sit nice right there. There, here. Let's slide this nice bar on here in sight. Slide that on. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna put the stabilizer on here. Oh, that's good. The red line, the black with the red letters is gonna go really good with the red and white letters on the bow itself. That's gonna look sharp. Alright, there's that, and I think we're gonna leave the red ring on the sight right here. Oh yeah, that's gonna look good. Now we're gonna put quiver on, which I will take quiver back off here in a minute whenever I start trying to tune it. So now we're gonna tie the limb, pull cord on it, but y'all check out this. Boy, that is a good looking rig right there. I like that. These little consequences are so short, axle to axle is gonna make an awesome hunting bow. So all right, let's I'm just gonna do the boring stuff. Actually, I'll put a D loop on it where y'all can watch, and then after that, I'm gonna tie on the rest, pull cord to the limb, and we'll almost be done. So y'all check out, y'all give Butch Baker a shout out right there. Butch, if you watching this, I know you probably will. Y'all look Butch up and get you some of the one of the best bow vices that's built out there. All right, we're gonna put on his arrow. Now, the way that I set my D loop is I'm gonna set the bow level. I like using this Hamskea. It's a Gen 2 Pro third axis leveler, but I like using this to level the bow before I set the arrow. So I always clamp it on the string, and I'm gonna set the bow level vertical on both planes. There we go. Right. Oh, right there. All right, and then that way I can go ahead and check the bubble in the sight that's installed on it too. Then I hang one of these on the arrow. Now I'm gonna cut me a piece of D-loop material, and we're gonna use some red and black D-loop material. And y'all want to see an in-depth D-loop install, I got one of them too. I'll post a link to it right there. So got bow level. We're going to tie the first loop of the D loop, or first knot of the D loop on, and then we'll finish setting it in. All right. So now with my level on my arrow, we're going to tie the first knot, the top knot of this D-loop on, and I'm going to slide her down till my arrow shows level. And I'm going to make sure that my arrow is right through the middle of my burger hole, which it is. I like her right there where she's sitting. Now, I'm going to snug that knot down. Take this off and this off. Now we turn this, and I'm going to get some of my serving here, and we're going to tie the knock set underneath this knock. The arrow set where I want it. So we're going to tie that right under it. I like to leave just a little bit of wiggle room there, like maybe a 16th or less, just enough where you don't get knock pinch. Like on a shorter axle, the axle like this, I would suggest a 16th of an inch, maybe not less on this one, because a shorter axle, the axle is going to increase your angle on your string, and you might need a little bit more of a gap to not get any knock pinch there. So I did a couple over, a couple under. This is the last one. We're going to do a double on my knot, bring her down here, snug it down. We're going to burn that. I need to find one of my lighters. There we go. Give me this one. Alright, we're going to burn this. Woo, that was high. Turn that down. There we go. Burn that down. Burn that one down. Put that out. Alright. Those is done. Now we can pluck the arrow off. Here. 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 Cut the excess off. I always cut a little bit more of what I need on the D-loop, even though it might be a little wasteful. I hate cutting them short. So if I was to actually measure it and cut it off to a specific length, I would probably wouldn't waste as much string material. And then we melt this knot down. You don't want to burn it. You don't want to catch it on fire. Melt the knots. Let it sit, kind of cool off a little bit, and then flatten it. You want a nice, thick, hard knot right there. Now we'll let it cool down before I snug down on it. And we're going to set draw length. And then we're going to be ready to shoot this thing. So, yeah. Here we go. All right. We are all together. So I got everything done except for the peep sight in it. I'm going to put that in a minute. But y'all just check this out. Let me unplug this right here so you can get a little better idea. Y'all check that out. That's just a good looking rig right there. So as I mentioned before, and everything else, we'll go over everything again. 60-pound Consequence 2. We're at 28.5 on the draw. We got the B3 Rise sight. We got the Redline RL1 quiver. We got the Hampski Everest rest. I did not wind up doing that with the core. I wound up doing it on the standard universal mount. I just like how it felt. It just felt a little more solid to me. Got the Redline 6-inch quiver. And as far as arrows, we've got the Ultra Airs in the Centrum. It's a limited 400 spine, 204 diameter. So let's get you a little bit of numbers all the way around on this, because I know everybody's going to be kind of interested in it. So this is the bow rigged out all the way minus the arrows. Let's see how much we weigh. We're looking at 6.2 pounds, fully rigged out minus the arrows. So we're going to see what we are on the draw weight real quick. It should be just a little over 60 pounds, because sometimes they come in just a tad hot. So we are at 61.3, holding 8.8. And I know y'all are going to want to know some numbers on speed. So let's get this booted up. All right, and we're going to tell you what the total weight is on these arrows real quick. So it's kind of a good standard build, nothing special. Cut them off right around that 28-inch mark. Then they've got the outserts on them, makes them a little bit longer. 100 grain tip, and we're looking at a total weight of 418. Now let's see if we can get it to shoot through the chronograph and see what our speed is on it. Like I said, I've done a review on it. Done a review on this one before. Like I said, I posted a link to it earlier, but I just want to see what it's going to be with this particular setup. Man, that's such a smooth draw. I like it. 267. Let's do one more again. 60 pounds, 28.5-inch draw. Basically a 420 grain arrow. Do one more shot. Man, that thing's so dead in the hand when you shoot. So smooth. Yeah, 266, 267. So we're looking, it's going to be in the high 260s, low 270 mark for your speed with about a 420 grain arrow. Super smooth. Bow just feels great. Man, this is going to be a really, really awesome bow. Really liking this B3 sight on here. This is the 3-pin rise, and it is a slider. So you got your fixed 3. You pick one as your designated slider, and then you adjust it to go to your yardage once you find your right tape. And this does come with the nice metal sight tapes. So, excuse me, I just got through eating. So, anyhow, that's all of it. I'm going to put a little peep sight in it for my guy when he gets here tomorrow, and everything will be good to go. As far as running through everything, bow's just a little bit hot. Once the string stretch in, it'll be exactly 60 pounds. Axle to axle is just right. Draw length's just right. Once I said it, just, man, this is going to be a really good bow, y'all. So if you're interested in one of these, let me know. I'll be more than happy to get you one of these things ordered. Any of the equipment that you see in any of these videos, I can get in and get you fixed up with, whether you're here or local and can swing by and pick it up, or if you're somebody that's off somewhere and you don't have a local archery shop, I'm more than happy to be your local archery guy that will ship stuff to you there. So yeah, anything y'all see that I show you in here, I can get and have sent to you. Just going to mention again about the dozen arrow giveaway. As soon as I hit 2,500 subs, we will be selecting one lucky subscriber to get a free dozen arrows of your choice in between. It's probably going to be a hunting arrow or a 3D arrow. So we're going to do a free arrow giveaway. Like I said, if you got any questions, hit me in the comments down there. Hope you enjoyed the video. May have rambled on a little bit, but this was just kind of a nonchalant type video. I just wanted to take y'all along as I built one out. I'm trying to get it done so we can carry on with our Christmas things here. If you're watching this right before Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you're watching this later in the year, Merry Christmas next year. So anyhow, hope everybody has a great day. Be sure to look me up on my website, swampdonkeyarchery.com. It's got all my contact info there. You can shoot me an email, give me a phone call, see where I'm at, whatever you need. Easy to get a hold of. So yeah, I guess other than that, try to finish up in here. We're going to call it a night. I hope everybody has a great day. Love y'all. Appreciate everything. Y'all have a good one.